Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Before we go on, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, get this YouTube algorithm kicked up because I'm going to show y'all the top 7 things you could do to get nasty at sales. You will become a master at sales if you just take these 7 things and get obsessed and take action and keep going and keep going and keep going. Literally, in the next 6 months, if you do these 7 things over and over and over again, I promise you will become a master. And if you don't, come in the comments and say, Mike, you're wrong. Okay? Because in the beginning, I took these 7 things, became obsessed, and literally in 6 months, I became a master. You're going to shorten your learning curve like this once you just implement these 7 things. So I need y'all to pay attention, take some notes. Let's get into the 7 things. There's 5 different things that are going to get you better at sales. Okay? 1 is to learn a process / get a coach. Okay. You guys have all done that. The second one is books. Okay. This is just reading or listening to audiobooks on sales. Okay. You guys should just be doing this. This is the thing that I still do to this day. I'm still listening to sales books, right? You can never get enough education and books and stuff like that. So I would always be doing that. Okay. Okay. So same deal with this. You can always go back and keep getting refreshed on the process and stuff. Even me, I get refreshed on the process just by going over with you guys. And that's another thing I'm going to go over. But literally, like me learning a process from somebody else, hearing somebody else's process, that helps me out. So I'm still forever doing these, listening to others' calls. This is going in the seller call vault and listening to my calls or listening to somebody's calls on YouTube or whatever, ends on end. And I told you guys, when you're doing this, listen to what they're saying and why they're saying it, not the actual words. Like listen and analyze why they're doing the things that they're doing. Okay. Number 4, this is practice. Everybody has been doing this. Shout out to Rob with his first role play today. This is role plays. This is in your everyday life.
You missed that this morning?
Yeah, Rob crushed it this morning, I heard.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so we're already doing role plays. This is like practicing in your everyday life with your friends, family members, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever you got, right? Go out and practice. Go practice everything that we've learned here, and here. Okay. Number 5, do the thing. We're actually going to go more than 5. We're going to go to like 7. So this is actually call sellers. Like, go put yourself into the fire, get it done. Like every single day, go out, talk to motivated sellers, take action, build these skill sets. Every single day, you're going to go call a lead and you're going to freaking run into problems and you're just going to keep building this skill set. At this point, I have talked to thousands of seller leads. I had some kid in my office today just hanging out and he's like, gosh, he's like, bro, I've talked to like a handful of sellers because he was listening to me talk to Ambi Seller and he's like, dude, holy crap. How do you know all those things to say? I'm like, bro, I've done this probably thousands of times. Like I've literally had thousands of seller calls up to this point. This is like really going out and actually calling the people. Okay. The 6th thing is recording. Okay. So recording yourself. This is, oh my gosh, this is so freaking important. I was just reminded of this, like for myself today. I was watching some of my content. Actually, I was watching the Braintree meetup, right? Because we have the whole entire thing filmed. And as I'm watching the Braintree meetup, I'm listening to how I'm presenting and what I'm presenting. Is this making sense? Are my stories connecting with people? I'm looking at the crowd. I'm looking to see if people are on their phones. Are they taking notes? Are they listening? Are they engaged? Right? I'm analyzing all that. I literally go home at like probably 3:30 today to go grab some food and come back to the office. I was talking to my girl about it. I'm like, yo, I was just watching the film because I was looking at some content to send over to our people. And I'm like, I was just watching the film from Braintree, and I really have a lot of work to do. Like, there was a lot of stuff during that Braintree meetup that I was listening to and watching, and I'm like, dang, I need to be better at looking at the crowd and engaging with the crowd more. I need to be better at slowing down. I was super fast. I was going through things like hammering things very, very fast, right? And I was analyzing that as I'm watching the video. Okay. So recording, I recommend, obviously in your CRM, you should be having your calls recorded where you can like download it. But I even more recommend recording yourself, like filming it. Because just like that meetup that I was watching today, that was recorded. Like that was a film recording. I could literally physically see myself. I see my hand movements and all that stuff. Actually, before that, I was even listening to a seller call. I was watching one of my videos where I was talking to a seller, and I'm literally sitting there like doing this in my chair. Like my facial expressions are going like this. I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, you could see it in my face. Right. And I'm like, damn, that boy's good. Like literally, I'm watching the film and I'm like, dude, I didn't just get that overnight. I was showing you guys, I think on the other day, I was showing Zoe, I think it was. I was showing you guys exactly what my first YouTube video looked like. Dude, it was like, I was cringing my teeth. I was like, dang, I stunk. And then I looked at that seller call today and I'm like, bro, that literally came from me just looking at myself from the video recordings. So I would highly recommend, while you're doing that, like really record yourself through video. The last thing, and this is all to like, this is, if you do these 7 things, I promise, and you just do them and you just keep doing them over and over again, I promise you will become the best closer around. The 7th thing is teach. Okay. So once, like for me, whenever I learn something, I immediately got to go teach it. Like immediately, because I retain that information so much when I teach it. So much. You become an absolutely freaking master when you teach something that you just learned.